Bring your awareness to your breath as you give yourself a more open inner space here to calmly explore and to accept whatever thoughts or feelings there may come. Allowing your breath to be the vehicle to begin expanding for you as it may, releasing you as you breathe and allow that breath to find its own natural flow. And in a few moments, you may bring into your mind, in a very basic and always a safe and controlled way, those top-level reasons, or those purposes or personal intentions that you have brought, and that may have brought you to be listening to this recording now, to be following along with the sounds of my voice. Whatever your hopes and dreams for overcoming that which you are seeking to release and overcome may even begin to take some kind of abstract shape or form there in your inner mind's eye. As soon as you do close your eyes down, you'll find that your eyes have already closed. You may perhaps begin glimpsing or seeing or picturing or imagining those important wanted solutions. However briefly at this beginning stage as we continue your meditation. This expanding journey into your internal awareness. Now, it's entirely possible that the more you relax, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the more you relax. And you may begin to see some changing pictures, or some hints of images, or you may hear certain sounds, or you may think quite random thoughts. Or be aware of subtly changing feelings. As your conscious mind wanders and changes over this next little while. And you know this is all normal and natural as you move deeper into this relaxation and visualization. Because different sensations may begin to arise as you go into your meditation further, relaxing and breathing. Just as it is possible, you may have begun there with a single solid issue of focus. And you may find that may suddenly shift, or link, or point, even indirectly, into other issues, or other blockages. some which may seem related to you, or perhaps others not yet fully understood. As both your conscious mind and your subconscious mind now are further unwinding, further exploring, further relaxing, so that new possibilities, surprising possibilities may spring up at some time and pleasantly surprise you the more you do allow yourself to relax. And give yourself this time and permission now to really explore who you are, what it is that makes you tick. Where you have come from, where you are going. Because you are remembering to breathe more naturally as you loosen and lengthen. You do know you are safe and secure, and you remain in control. You are the one making your choices here to move more easily, more and more into your meditative state. And if you really wonder about it, from your moment to moment, from your day to day, from that sense of the flowing in-breath to your awareness, releasing that out-breath, even from your left side to your right, you know, and I know, there really is an infinite variety of ways, so many ways to step off and journey within, taking this time, this important time for you, moving deeper towards your unique and personal life changes. That sense of them as opportunities unfurling and expanding out in front of you. Are they clearer solutions forming there, like a series of pleasantly worn pathways, rolling out like unusually long carpets of earth? You can ask your mind, your deeper imagination, to begin picturing for you those pathways unfurling gently down those pleasant slopes of a cascading hillside, of maybe a beautiful springtime field or a series of green fields. Because there are so many interesting trails and tracks for you to choose from here, every pathway and destination to the inside is unique. And yet sooner or later, you easily feel yourself moving down that familiar path, that one there which is calling to you in some way. As you know that the journey of this inner discovery is brightest along this particular trail. And you know this path will give you such a deep sense of satisfaction and reward. When you reach the many positive outcomes awaiting you, you are already deeply relaxing into the wonderful opportunities and the gifts of this tranquil road. So as you move and relax, as you thrill to imagine and see yourself gently walking or strolling along your brightly lit trail. As fertile farm pastures of healthy crops are springing up to your right and your left, and you can smell the rich organic harvests, the ripened corns and the barley and the snow peas. The sense of the fresh spring beans covered with that beautiful, glistening morning dew. And you inhale and smell the fresh mint leaves mingling with the pollens of sunflowers. Sipping breezes through fields of enormous golden pumpkins, where sage and parsley surrounds you as you bask in the warmth of this golden morning sun. And it feels so rejuvenating to finally step back into this natural world. A time before time, where the bubbling sounds of close streams deliver healthy, flowing blue waters which replenish and cleanse and grow you with many planted bounties, natural energies flowing here in this perfection of easy harmony. Such easy relaxation. Such easy bliss. And even there, high above you, you'll eventually spot a sight, a beautiful sight, of a soaring, majestic eagle, gliding along with you and pacing with your every step. And an important part of you feels so deeply connected to that eagle above. Because part of you is walking, and yet part of you is flying. And you know that possibilities and sensations really are quite different in this state. Because you and the eagle are really one and the same. And you're aware of this magnificent spirit eagle having a tail of so many unusual colours. And you're aware of the eagle's expansive wings, reaching out and drifting and floating, soaring on the thermal winds. And maybe you wonder if you have ever known such a sense of this pure freedom. As you both walk and you glide, easily shifting from those perspectives and those experiences as you look out from the ground and you look out from the air as easily as you choose. And can you see the sun and the soil and the earth touching upon each other in this world, growing as every part forms a symbiotic relationship, because your feet touch upon that soft, giving ground, and yet you feel a cord of natural flowing energy moving up from the earth's core itself. And when I speak to you directly now, directly to your subconscious, you may know this as prana, or you may know this as chi energy, or you may know this as divine source, or simply life itself. This vibrational energy you are experiencing is moving up through your left and right legs, flowing so easily with subtle sensations of calmness to unblock your muscles and release your nerves. And you feel a clearing tingle of wonderful shifting energy, deeper and deeper, into your physical being. You find yourself breathing and inhaling this pure air so easily. As earth energy continues to flow its gifts into you, releasing from you all former tensions and dissolving all old stresses. Up through your hips and your back and into your shoulders. Any physical blocks you may have once been carrying there just disperse away. Just melt away. As you breathe out and finally release those tensions freely into the world around you. And you can see the colours of your out-breath changing as you do. As you experience breathing out a cloud of murky grey over time. Knowing you are releasing those old blockages from within. And with each in-breath, you take in a new, pure, misted cloud of white oxygen, white air. Because you know that your body is naturally choosing to release all toxins and all negativities, and this space is the right place to finally replenish yourself with the ancient healing ways of the natural world. The very modern ways of everything that is reborn anew. And as you continue your subconscious steps through this pristine realm, you eventually notice the sun dipping and setting and then rising all over again. Because you are outside of time, witnessing the cycles of the seasons and the flowing movements of the stars and galaxies above, rotating and changing at a different pace here. naturally transforming over many, many days and nights, and you see new plants about you growing taller with each sun and star rotation. The trees growing taller and becoming stronger, healthier. The streams and the rivers flowing deeper and longer. And you know that if you will it, if you truly allow it, the very seeds of your own self-evolution, your change, will be planted here. Because those conscious choices you made still echo so powerfully within you, deeper and deeper. And as easily as reaching now into your pockets, you find you have there a handful of quietly humming silver seeds, the glowing seeds of your own mind's deepest intentions and desires and needs. The authentic, positive purposes of your most resourceful, deeper self, which you know now you can choose to scatter and plant here exactly as you may. So see yourself walking past now any open and fertile field of your choosing. And there are so many to choose from. All of those fields just waiting there for you to throw those infinitely powerful seeds of choice out across those soils, where they will be accepted into all aspects of your subconscious success and your subconscious growth. The confidence of your character only enhancing in calmness, in charisma, in self-assurance. You're becoming aware that you can plant the very seeds to your own happiness, your joy and your resilience. You can unleash your positive ability to finally receive total abundance. And part of you watches in wonder and awe over this space and time, because as soon as you see each seed land there, in its rightful field, you also see that seed immediately begin to sprout, sprouting and growing into colourful new species of herbs and flowers and trees. Completely new plants and new specimens, the likes of which you've never seen in the everyday world. All of the many colours of the spectrum, all growing and moving in such dynamic forms. The expressions and the authentic desires of your deepest unconscious being taking root and finding real purpose now. And you know, each new botanical wonder here truly represents a powerful self-state. A state of your very own subconscious being, the natural growth of your own mind and your own self-expression, that deeper part of you which already knows how to permanently rewrite and reprogram yourself with your own positive intentions, that part, is springing now into life as naturally and as easily as you are breathing deeply and letting go. And further relaxing. And after some time, you feel yourself shifting more and more in a different way, more and more into that eagle's form up there above. As you drift and float along currents of healthy winds. You feel your feet leave those soft soils entirely, and you experience yourself flying towards an enormous mountain summit there, far up ahead. Higher and higher above. So far above those fields, the ground now moving further and further below. As you choose to spread your wings here as widely as possible, until you see yourself passing through an incredible waterfall, a flowing cascade of curtained rainbow-coloured water, where a million sparks of coloured water droplets fall over and about you like an incredible light show. All this time soothing you, soothing your wings and calming your being to its very core. And you take this time to deeply enjoy the falling waves of light energy as they touch down upon you. And you know the water somehow clears, somehow releases, somehow dislodges even more of those old feelings of tightness or being stuck. And you feel yourself becoming so much freer inside as this waterfall energy cleanses you from the crown of your head down through your forehead, your face, your throat and your neck, down through your chest, your back and your hips, removing and releasing all blockages inside of you. Down through your pelvis, your legs and your feet. This majestic flow of passing water energy deeply cleanses and clears you as you feel yourself rejuvenating at even a cellular level. Returning you once again to your natural, free-flowing state. until finally you do pass entirely through that beautiful waterfall of light clearing energy. And experience yourself landing once again in your human form, stepping down now into an expansive cave here, deep, so deep, in the heart of this enormous mountain. And as you find your feet again, you feel so wonderfully good, solid and secure and sturdy, feeling the warm floor underfoot. And you take the time to look about as you examine this exotic hidden cave. This secret cave, this private sanctuary, which at the same time feels so familiar and so personal to you. Because maybe you know that this cave really is the deepest representation of your subconscious self. This cave holds now all of the energies, all of the ideas, and all of the expressions of your deepest mind. And upon the walls of this cave, you see an almost infinite series of natural tree roots, an incredible system of interconnected branches and leaves and limbs. All leading up to what you know is an enormous otherworldly tree, an enormous tree resting on and towering from the very crown of this mountain peak as it spirals into the skies, stretching out its never-ending branches. And as incredible as it seems to you, you sense and know deeply that you really can trace all of these tree roots back to your own life experiences exactly. And you look about the cave, and you can see every pathway representing the aspects of your current life. As well as the pathways of your past, and even some branches into your future. And you see a wondrous glowing silver-white tree sap, something like a molten mercury or a slow-moving lava flow. All about the cavern walls, this silver-white liquid of life flows and moves and takes form. Flowing as your own internal energies, your thoughts and your feelings and your sights and your sounds, all of your experiences and all of your hopes, dreams and intentions are now here to be seen and studied and experienced on these private sanctuary walls, only for your inner eyes to see. And as you pass your hands out calmly over those roots, you feel some areas of your root system are warm and perhaps even hot. and others are cool, perhaps even cold. And you can see some pathways, in fact most pathways, are flowing so very well. The silver-white liquid moving easily and freely there, transmitting and carrying those inner energies and inner resources to that greater tree above. Flowing with purpose and clarity. And yet you can also see there are still those areas where you find the roots are just a little too narrow for your liking. Some areas where the roots are blocked entirely. And those areas you see are darker. Those areas are perhaps crooked and bent, blocked and choked up, constricted like a garden hose with a kink stopping that water flow. And those areas are the ones that you know really need your special attention. So why not take this time now to move about your cavern sanctuary as you closely inspect which areas you would like to focus on, which areas to heal and to change, because you know you can so easily do this now. You can easily identify which pathways or which root systems, the tracks of your own life, require your focus and your attention, whether they be your personal relationship roots, your career roots, your wealth and abundance foundations, your physical health pathways, or any other pathway you care to choose. You can see those root systems for your emotional and intellectual life, your learning and developmental systems, your self-assurance, your self-belief, and your sense of self-love. Ask yourself, how do these look to you now? And you may even see the shining connections to your deeper spiritual life, if you choose. The brightest flow of your heart and your soul's level of authenticity. Every part and every aspect of who you are can be found here in this subconscious level. Because finally you sense you have this amazing opportunity to take this direct action, because you know you can now make your repairs, you can now action your changes. You can widen and strengthen and rebuild any pathway or foundation you choose. Because here you create your future, the future you so deeply desire. As you take back your control, you unblock, unclutter, clear out and heal those old, broken energies which no longer serve you. just as easily as reaching out and touching a hand to that exact root. And whenever you do, you see that root expand and heal and grow and glow and replenish. That root shines with a brilliant new clarity and power and space. As new silver-white energy flows directly and openly there once more, connecting your individual parts and your aspects of your deeper self, always back to the source powers of this incredible mountain. Growing your tree and branches above as that tree climbs higher and higher into the infinity of the open blue skies. So now I invite you directly to take this time to inspect your pathways and go ahead and make those positive changes you truly wish to make. And when my voice returns to you in some time from now, you will only relax even deeper with my words, feeling wonderfully good and perfectly satisfied to finally experience the deep subconscious release and healing of those old blockages. So now make your powerful choices to clear and repair and expand what you will, because you have this time now to carry out your subconscious blockage releases. Now, as my voice returns to you, you find you are so deeply relaxed, so content. Already your deeper mind is integrating and accepting and continuing to expand and develop and build upon these powerful ideas you have set for yourself in motion. And over the coming days and nights and weeks ahead, you will find that your subconscious mind will easily shift more and more understanding and purpose and new calmness into your conscious awareness as you go about your day's work or your play or social activities, and you will feel yourself expressing and acting and behaving with a powerful new sense of ease and release. Because you have been so successful in your meditation work here. And you feel better, you even look better, you sound better, and you think more clearly and more calmly. In all of these ways, you are replenishing and clearing into your most positive life. Wholly and completely. You are reclaiming a life that is yours to control with a thrilling sense of new purpose and new healthy intention. A new life, permanently free of internal blockages. Because you have now proven to yourself that you truly are so very capable of finding and making your ultimate release. And whenever you are ready, you may allow all of these thoughts and ideas and visualizations to gently recede once again. As you calmly and peacefully continue to rest in this way, drifting into your most refreshing and deepest calming sleep. Your deeper natural processes are more and more ready to gently deliver you into your beautiful healing dreams. As you drift and dream now into serene, tranquil sleep. Moving into sleep. And now I wish you your very best night's rest as my voice here leaves you, and I wish you your perfect health and sleep. Good night.